Aircraft have been very important to Darwin, so distant from the rest of Australia and so close to the rest of the world. It's no surprise then that Darwin houses an important air museum. The oldest plane in the museum is a Tiger Moth from the 1930s, used for training the pilots of the Royal Australian Air Force who defended Australia in World War II. The B-25 Mitchell aeroplane had a crew of 5 or 6 people. It was used to attack Japan, and a number of these aircraft were shared between the Dutch and the Australians. From the 1950s, jet aircraft came into military use, and one of the first of these was the CA-27 Sabra. These planes were built in Australia and used by the RAAF for 20 years. The prize of the Darwin Air Museum collection is a huge Boeing B-52, named the Pride of Darwin, and given by the American government to Australia. This aircraft was used extensively for bombing in the Vietnam War. Another prize is the F-111C fighter, capable of more than 2,500 kilometres per hour. The first arrived in Australia in 1968, and the last was retired in 2010. While many of the planes here have been used for defence and war, a few represent other uses. Following the Second World War, the de Havilland Dove was a popular aircraft used for transporting small groups of people. This one was owned by the Portuguese and used in East Timor. This small Astor autocar was used by the Salvation Army for its flying padres, who visited farms and outback areas throughout the Northern Territory, keeping people connected. When Cyclone Tracy hit Darwin in 1974, it was this Westland Wessex helicopter which helped evacuate people from the stricken city and install generators for power and assist generally in the cleanup. Wings and rotors are needed for many purposes.